I've been going back and forth and trying to decide whether or not I should make a coming out video, or if I should just quickly say at the beginning of one of my videos, like, oh, by the way, my name's Erica now, and just like move on and never say anything about it. When I see other people make coming out videos and they talk about their feelings, it just brings me joy and makes me happy, and I love those videos, so I'm gonna make one on my channel. Plus, I don't know, in my opinion, like, it's been 2 years since I've made a video. I've been transitioning and I've been on HRT for almost 2.5 years now, so there's like a big difference between who I am now and who I was when I made my last video. I look really different, I sound really different, and I just think it'd be really weird to just jump back into making videos without saying anything. Alright, before I get too far into this video, let me really quickly just tell you what I've been up to in game development, because I think that is what people really care about when they tune into my channel. So, Jet Island. I have taken a big long break from developing this game, and now I really want to do an update to it. The main thing I really want to do now is fix my name when it says, you know, a game by, and then I want it to be my new legal name, which is now Erica. I changed my legal name, I think, like a year ago. So one of the things that I thought would be kind of fun to add to Jet Island for a long time is like a challenge mode, or like something separate from the main campaign where you can do level by level, and each level is just like a challenge where you go from the start to the finish and you basically just go through an obstacle course. Basically, what I'm thinking is taking the physics and the gameplay of Jet Island and structuring it like Super Monkey Ball 2. I know there have been lots of games like Super Monkey Ball since Super Monkey Ball, but that was a really nostalgic game for me, so I would really like to try to capture the gameplay feel of Super Monkey Ball, but do it in Jet Island style. But yeah, in case you haven't played it yet, it is still playable and it is currently available on Steam. The next thing I want to talk about that I have been working on is the monster game. So I've been kind of working on it on and off. The last time I showed you the game, it was just a floating head for the giant boss fight monster, but now he has a full body and it looks really cool. It's made of photogrammetry where I take like hundreds and hundreds of photos of real life animal bones, and it looks super creepy and scary, and it just looks really awesome now that he has a whole body. And the next thing that I'm working on is an active ragdoll system, so that when it like stomps around in the world or like punches things, it actually collides with rigid bodies and has real physics, and I think that's going to be really cool. The only problem is that right now his head just starts spinning in circles every time I play the game, so I need to go back to the code and figure out what's going on with that. So another thing that I have been working on is I started a tutorial channel. So way back in the day, I used to make tutorials. Like, that's how I got started in YouTube, and I really miss making tutorials, and I don't think it would make sense to put the tutorials on this channel, so I started a whole new channel and I'm just experimenting around with that, and it's been pretty fun so far. It's really hard to start up a brand new YouTube channel, so please go like subscribe and interact and help me get that YouTube channel off the ground. Alright, so that is all of the game development things that I have been working on. I've been kind of on and off taking a break from game development to, you know, just work on life and just, I don't know, take like a mental break from everything. But I really want to get back into it now. It has been forever. It's been like 2 years since I've posted anything on this channel. But yeah, anyways, I have already come out on the Discord channel. That was an amazing experience. So at that point, I had told absolutely no one in the game development world. The only people who knew were my friends and family, but as far as online and my game development social media stuff, no one knew that I was trans. So I wanted to, you know, dip my toe into the world knowing that I came out as Erica, and I decided Discord would be a good place. So I wrote up like a couple paragraphs just saying like, hey, I'm scared of coming out as trans, like these are the reasons why I'm scared. So anyways, my name's Erica, my pronouns are she, her. And I posted that on Discord. It was really scary posting it. And then just the comments started pouring in of just so many supportive people. and just like other people also telling me that they also are trans. So I thought I was like the only one. So I had no idea that trans people were also already following me and other queer people. And it just made me, it was just such a weight off my shoulders and it made me feel so supported. And to be honest, like as soon as those comments started pouring in, like I just started bawling my eyes out and I was crying and it was a really emotional day. So thank you everyone so much who was in that Discord channel who gave me support that day. It really meant the world to me. I know that some people like, if you take a look back at my most recent video versus what I look like now.
The new art style that I'm working on, it's called photogrammetry, where you take pictures of it from every angle and then you put that into the computer and it creates a 3D scan.
It might be kind of a shock, like it feels like I changed totally suddenly, but from my perspective, like I changed a tiny bit every day, and it's been like 2.5 years that I've been transitioning. So yeah, I know I look different, I know that my voice sounds different, I assume that's going to be pretty strange for some people. It's just like what my voice sounds like now. Like I can't even make my voice sound like the way it sounded like before. So I'm not like doing a voice or trying to make my voice sound different. This is just what my voice sounds like every day. So yeah, I know that's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, but it's not really not anything I can do about it. So yeah, everything about me is still the same. I'm still me. I just added the letter A to the end of my name. And I don't know, it's such a subtle change, like just, letting my guard down and letting my feminine side out and just being a woman. Like it just, I don't know, it's such a tiny change to life, but at the same time, it just completely changes everything. I don't know, it's so weird. Like, on one hand, I'm trying to explain that it's not a big deal, but on the other hand, it's also like the biggest deal in the world to me. I don't know, I've probably talked long enough. So yeah, that's my video. My name's Erica, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm really, really happy to be my real self now. And yeah, I'm going to continue game development. So until my next video, I'll see you later and keep making games.